We Predacons forbid you to watch this video if you are under the age of 13. That means you must click the box and exit the video. Yes. But if you continue to watch, it shall avail you not. No. For now the power gauntlet has been cast. Predacons, terrorize!
Camera 1, camera 2. Camera 1, camera 2. Camera 1, camera 2. Not too sure which one I want to review today. I'm getting this weird feeling to review Trailbreaker. What is this feeling? This weird feeling. Man, I hate transforming into my toy self.
Oh, 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 what a feeling, Toyota.
Alright guys, as you can see, he is very faithful, not only to his G1 counterpart, but to the Toyota 4Runner, the Generation 1 4Runner itself. What I like the most about this is it has the old Toyota colorings on it. The red, the orange, and the yellow. I love that. That's such a really cool homage to Toyota. It does say 4-wheel drive here because he is a 4x4 truck. The original one, the original 4Runner just had the camper. So basically it was a truck with just a camper on top of it. And they homage that really well here as well, because this whole piece can come off and he kind of resembles a utility truck. But what's cool is if you take it off, everything is still functional. And that's super cool. I think that's really cool that you have options like that in vehicle mode, right? And that's something that's really cool. Now, one thing that you can do that is also, I think, really, really cool is his weapon storage. I know people don't like storing the weapons up top, but I kind of dig it because, I mean, they are military people fighting a war, so I know there's supposed to be robots in the skies, but, you know, when it comes to fighting, why not be able to pop your weapon up top like that? I dig it. And it does rotate around to give you a nice little turn effect if you guys want to do that as well. So, super cool. Now, the negative part of this, I gotta say, is that I really wish Hasbro would start painting the center part of the wheels and stuff, right? I really wish, basically where the wheels clip on, I wish they would color code with the silver as well to help blend it all together a lot better. That's really my only complaint, and that's a general complaint with all of their figures, is that, you know, just paint it the color of the wheel and it'll be all right. The back of the vehicle here, I mean, there's nothing really out of the ordinary, because I like to think that the reason why it's all black back here is that the windows are tinted. So it being no windows at all back here doesn't bother me in the slightest. You do have tail lights right here painted and everything. That looks really, really good. The silver of the thighs, right, that what become legs, stand out here to me because it reminds me of a rear bumper. Now, I know the rear bumper would be down here, but I think it does look pretty good right here. I think that's a really nice touch that they did. Really nice vehicle mode, clear plastic yet again with the hood and on the hinge. Hasbro, I really wish they would stop using the clear plastic on these hinges like this. There's no reason why this whole front end couldn't have been a separate piece, or maybe just the headlights being a separate piece of clear plastic, just kind of clipped in or glued on or whatever. I know it's extra parts, and I know, you know, it's glue and cost increase and stuff like that, but for longevity, you know, really got to stop with the clear plastic on the hinges and stuff. It is very, very worrisome for how long these figures will last into the future. And here he is underneath the truck. All in all, pretty nice truck. Now, if you bring in his counterpart hoist here, It is a really nice set together. So, really nice homage to the old school Toyota truck and the Toyota Gen 1 4x4. I mean, they're exact same figure. However, you cannot switch accessories. It just doesn't... I mean, there's nowhere for it to clip on at all. It doesn't clip over or anything like that. So, unfortunately, you can't switch accessories, or at least you can't switch the backpack piece here. And so, I don't know. I think it would have been cool if you were able to switch it, but then again, this whole thing would have had to been a lot bigger than what it is. So, but yeah, a lot of shared parts here. I mean, it's Hoist, it's Trailbreaker. We knew the shared parts thing was going to be a thing. So, let's get Trailbreaker here into robot mode and check him out. Alright guys, real quick before we head over into robot mode, I just wanted to show you guys a comparison between the Generations 1 and the Earthrise 1. So, as you can see, they both go for two different looks here. This is an IDW, more IDW Trailbreaker. This is more of a G1 Trailbreaker. But I think they accomplished what they set out to do. If you guys, just at this point, just, you know, which one do you like the best, right? I still love this Trailbreaker, but this is obviously, like I said, they're going for two different things. So, but yeah, what kind of toy reviewer would I be if I didn't show you guys a side-by-side comparison of the two that are readily available? Now let's dig into his robot mode.
Toyota, looking out for you with a 4Runner, a 5-passenger 4-wheel drive Toyota that's been named #1 in customer satisfaction 2 years running. Looking out for you has made the Toyota 4Runner #1 in customer satisfaction again. Who could ask for anything more?
Alright guys, so here we have Trailbreaker's robot mode, and you know what? Mwah! Cue the cat dinning meme right now. Nailed it. I mean, it's so good. It's just amazing. And the thing that really, my takeaway from the figure that really blows me away is that while this can come off, it's transformable with it on. And it does clip onto the back, and it does hide all of his accessories and stuff back there. So if you want to display him with one up like that, you can, and hide everything back there. And if you want to display him with both up, you can, and hide, you know, the you know, where everything lays down. Or if you just want to display him with a gun up, you can. Or you don't want to do it at all, that's fine too. Like I said, the options here, man, is just super cool to me. And the fact that this doesn't need to come off to transform is absolutely awesome. But if you want to take it off, let me take it off. If you want to take it off, you guys can take it off and use it as somewhat of a shield. If I can get it into his hand, I should say you guys can use it as a shield. So there you go. You guys can kind of use it as a shield. It will sit on the forearm. It does sit a little wonky though. It does go in perfectly fine, but because of this section right here on the back arm, it does sit a little wonky, but you guys can use it like this as well if you want to. Something that I like to do, however, is take the original Generations shield, right? Just putting his backpack back on. Take the original Generation shield and plop it into his hand. And it is a little bit smaller than what I feel like it should be, but I think it works. He's got the dual laser cannons, the shield and everything, and I dig that. I think that works quite a bit. So that's definitely something that you can do right there. Now, transformation on mine is a little weird with the head here, because the head, it will go down, but I can't really get it to lock it into place. This tab, something here just needs to be shaved down just a little bit, which is something I had to do on the hoist figure as well. So yeah. Now I feel like there's a lot less paint here on this guy than what we've been seeing recently with Earthrise. So red plastic, like basically everything you see from waist down is plastic. The arms are all plastic. The only paint is right here on this giant chunk of clear plastic, and they painted it black. And then all the Toyota logos and whatnot, or homage logos, that's all paint. And then the Autobot decal is paint, tampographed and stuff. So I dig it, man. I dig the new head sculpt as well. I don't know, man. I think the Combiner Wars one, it's a toss-up between my favorite head sculpt, between this one and the Combiner Wars one. I don't have the Combiner Wars one to show, but doesn't mean I can't put a picture up right here. And but yeah, it's a toss-up, man, between the two head sculpts for me. I do think this Trailbreaker looks amazing, and excuse me, and I think he carries the mold a lot better than his counterpart Hoist. But I always feel that way about Trailbreaker. I always feel like he does carry the mold better than Hoist, and that's what they look like side by side. Again, it's just a really good mold, and obviously they're going to use it for Trailbreaker as well. I don't know, maybe to me it's the silhouette back here that, you know, Trailbreaker doesn't have that, so maybe that's why I like the mold with Trailbreaker, or think Trailbreaker carries the mold better. So, and here we have his Generations counterpart right here. Paint scheme on this guy versus this guy. I know this is more of a G1 look, but I do like the red and how it kind of breaks up the black and stuff. I do like that. But then again, like I said, I do like I like the straight black on him as well. So, but there you go. So, robot mode comparisons right there. And back of the robot mode, again, he just cleans up really, really nicely. And I absolutely dig it. I dig this figure quite a bit. So yeah, guys, I'll be right back with final thoughts. Alright, guys, time for final thoughts. I like him. I really do. He does have his faults, however. I mean, he's got... I don't know why, but the thigh holes right there, the thigh gap, man, that bothers me on him quite a bit. I'm not sure why, because it doesn't really bother me so much on a lot of other figures, but for Trailbreaker here, I feel like it just kind of stands out a lot more than other figures. And the paint down here, like I said, that's always a nitpick with me, so I'm not even going to really count that. But I like it. I like it quite a bit. I think it's arguably the best Trailbreaker that we've gotten, and that says a lot, because I really do like the Thrilling 30 one here, the IDW one. So, but yeah, that one, he takes the cake, man. He is just a really awesome figure. I can definitely recommend the figure. If you guys find him, definitely grab him. There's nothing really wrong with him. It's just a really, really good figure. So, as always, guys, I will see you guys next video. Stay good to each other, stay kind, stay frosty, all that good crazy stuff. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. So, as always, say it with me now. Cut it out.
Oh, 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 oh,